view us as God's children, basically. We all have potential. We've all been brought down in some way or another. It's certainly helped me because I'm working towards getting back to work, even if it's a couple days a week, because I'm still suffering a lot of health issues. And same thing with my husband. He's looking to get back to work because we were supported, we were lifted up, because we were basically, by people that donate, it really helped just to lift us up so that we can give back.
Oh, Shepherd is, I used to just think of it as a place to eat and place to sleep in, and then when I was approached by Ray, the director, I realized there's so much more to it. It's so, the workers here are professionals, the people at MAP are professionals, and they know how to deal with emergencies and how to take on the need to work closely with us and addicts and alcoholics like myself.
The Shepherds as a whole is not the last stop. The Shepherds offers a great deal for people, but for people with mental disabilities, PTSD, schizophrenia, constant drug use, people who didn't realize certain substances would do certain things to their brains are here, and they do need to be taken care of, and they do need the help, and they're not giving it to their family. Like I said, my family are passed now. Sometimes families are embarrassed of who they are related to, which I think is sad.
And I was very grateful for the support that I got. So that helped me a great deal, because there's no support out there. There's enormous amounts of support in here.
And I'm not out there causing a bunch of trouble or violence, or just trying to help. And I think that's what we need the public to do, and realize that we're not the last stop on the block. We're actually the first stop on the block to a finish line.
I volunteer and do what I can around here and all that, because we want to give back. You know, there's a lot of people here that do that. They want to give back. But please, you know, we need just a little boost. You know, a home, like a starting ground where we can build and become sometimes different people, sometimes the people we used to be.
Oh, if I was to talk to somebody to support Shepherds of Good Hope, there is so much benefit for these individuals. There's so much for them. It's showing them that there's hope. It's giving them a place to sleep where it's warm. It's giving them respect as an individual. And when you give an individual respect and you treat them as an equal, they can, you know, they can leap bounds and actually succeed in life. They can go after things that they've always dreamed about. But when we don't treat them as equals, that's when the depression and everything else, and that's when the self-medicating kicks in and everything, because they feel different. And we should never, ever make someone feel different, no matter who we are. And you know, they're just like us. And you know what? If you support, you never know who you could be supporting in the future. It could be a family member, it could be a loved one, it could be themselves, and that's why it's so important.
I think people should support Shepherds for the same reasons that we come to Shepherds as staff. It's because we care about people who might just need a leg up, who might have been through some tough times, who might have had some difficult experiences. Just caring about our fellow human being, you know, giving somebody the dignity of a home, giving somebody the dignity of a meal, giving somebody the dignity of a conversation. Our volunteers do it all the time, spend time with people. We talk about time, talent, and treasure, and there's so many ways that people can, you know, bring their time, their talent, and their treasure to Shepherds. You can donate financially, you can give your time, and you can give your talent. We have people that come in and cut hair because they're barbers, and we have people who come in and give yoga classes or create book clubs or, you know, serve meals because they like to be in the kitchen. There's so many different ways to help support. And one of the things I think that we know as staff, and we hope that people know once they come in, is that you get as much as you give, and often more. So you might be responsible or partially responsible for changing someone's life, but it may change yours too.
You may think I'm here petitioning you to help people who are experiencing homelessness or mental health or substance use issues, but I'm not. I'm here to help you because I believe that you're living a life of shortage, of lacking of power, lacking compassion, and that you do yourself a disservice when you think there's nothing you can do, when you think you don't have enough to give, when you think it's too small and not worthy. You're trapping yourself in the experience of insufficiency and powerlessness. And I'm going to ask you directly to stop that. Give yourself some power to change the world. Give yourself enough money to make a contribution. Give yourself enough time to give some to somebody. Do those things and you will experience your plentifulness. Don't do those things and you will continue to live a life of shortage, surrounded by your luxury and your comfort. Don't do it for us. Do it for you. Do it for this country that we live in, our two nations together.